And we're back.
Back again.
Another episode.
Sekiro fucking broke.
We're talking about
Here
Atlanta.
we are.
Sekiro's working again. Hopefully it doesn't break again.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I gotta make sure I'm recording again, even though I just did the input over, which is why I'm just standing here. Now I gotta make sure that we're recording. Yes, we are. 23 seconds. All right.
Excellent.
Doing good.
Now that we've wasted 30 seconds of your life.
So,
Tanukis.
I wanted to backtrack on the Atlanta trip and talk about the structure. Because me and you approach, I guess, every day of our life with the particular structure.
I guess.
In what we are interested in doing.
Yeah.
Because every day on our vacation starts out with, we wake up, we dick around, we go, we get a coffee.
Correct.
Because that's, every day must start with getting a coffee at a new coffee shop. So every day we went to a different coffee shop to start the day. And then it typically went get coffee, get lunch.
Yes. Do
activity. Go home and take a nap or other things.
You mean take a nap?
Go back to the room and quote unquote take a nap.
It's take a nap.
And then we would kind of chill out, figure out what we want for dinner. And everything we do, we're always figuring it out as we go.
Yeah, everything was planned on the fly, minus the 3 big things we wanted to do there.
Yeah, even though those were just like, we know we wanted to do them, but we didn't know which day or anything. We just kind of figured it out based on the weather and like how we were feeling.
Exactly.
So like, we always just kind of, I wake up, I search for a coffee shop, we go to one, we eat, we go, oh, that was good. Search for a lunch place, go to that, search for this, search for that. Like, that's kind of how we do it the whole time.
Yeah.
Keeps shit fresh. Keeps it, you don't feel like you're trapped in a routine or a plan or, like, obligated to do anything.
There's no regimented schedule.
Like, I feel like maybe there are more interesting things that we could find if we had planned it before, but then you're not having fun at that point. You're too locked into a plan, because you're probably going to overload your schedule, and then you're going to get disappointed in certain things that you hyped up, and like that's just not the most ideal way to do a vacation.
That is not the Vic and Hope way.
So that that's our structure. So when we talk about each day, we can kind of go through that because we talk about the zoo, but like we got up, we went and got coffee at some place that was like a motorcycle coffee
Brother
shop.
Moto.
Yeah, Brother Moto.
A
motorcycle themed coffee place, which was
cool.
neat because of the motorcycles. The service was kind of shitty because it took forever. Like there were not that many people in there that it should have been that slow for us to get our coffee. And it wasn't that great of coffee anyways, but yeah, I mean, we were just chilling. So, definitely if it was a place where if we lived there and we went every day, it would not be good to go at all. We would not want to go back.
It would take far too long.
And then after that, we went to some kind of French
Petit
restaurant. Yeah, it was neat. A little French place. We got some bitchin'.
I got
your ham sandwich thing was fucking great.
Oh, it was so good.
Like, that tasted amazing.
My
French toast was okay.
Fuck. It's like the ham sandwich that then has the Gruyere cheese melted on top, and then it also has like a sauce under the cheese. It's really good. Yeah. I don't remember what it was called.
And then like from those two places set a precedent that like they both had ridiculously slow service, and I just kind of went, I guess everywhere in Atlanta is going to be this way.
Just
I'm
slow.
just gonna
like,
I'm just gonna anticipate
it's just slow.
The food being good, but everything being ridiculously slow. Oh my god, it's gonna crash again. What's going on with this fucking boss?
Right? He's just wrecking shit.
Like, it's been running perfectly fine up until now. God damn it, I'm just getting my ass kicked. I need more flasks. I don't know where to get them. Anywho.
But yes.
Sorry, we went to the motorcycle place. I went and got a French toast. That was alright.
Your French toast was really good.
Yeah, but
I did
it
enjoy
had,
my
like,
ham sandwich, though.
The bottom of it was, like, candied in a weird way, where, like, it just had, like, really sort of crunchy candied bits or something that were, like, sticky, and they just, like, molded with my teeth.
Oh,
they were horrible.
No.
Like, everything was great except for that aspect, and it was like, God, you just bite into, like, this weird fucking, like, hardened molasses, and you're like, why? Why would you do this to me?
The bite that I had was very good.
Yeah, but most of it was pretty good. Interesting place. What did we do? And then we went to the zoo.
And we went to the zoo.
We saw tanukis and things.
Yeah.
We saw some cool lizards and snakes.
Lizards.
Lots of lizards and snakes. I don't think we really
Sloths.
did much there besides look at animals.
I mean, yeah, we just looked at animals.
Yeah, I mean, but it was pretty chill. Definitely recommend if you're looking for zoos.
If you like zoos,
check out the Atlanta Zoo.
Go to the Atlanta Zoo.
Afterwards, we went home, we chilled out.
Yeah.
We went to a sushi place. But on the way to the sushi place, we're walking through, and we passed by, like, this ridiculously ritzy-looking, like, hotel.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck's up with that? And then, like, there are these weird, like, poop lion statues everywhere.
Yeah, that is the best way to describe them.
We're going through, I'm like, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, like, the hotel is next to the poop lions, and it has, like, a big kind of carport entryway, and then coming off of this low ceiling of the carport is a big dome that has water being run off of it, and then, like, a red light is being, illuminating it. And it's just going into this pool. It's really strange. You're just like, what the fuck is this?
It was a quite bizarre fountain. That was pretty interesting.
It was a reverse fountain.
And so it piqued my attention, and we'll get back to it later. But we then went to the
Fancy Boy
fancy pants sushi place, which was it was pretty good, but it was also really disappointing in the way that, like, we got, like, the chef special thing, and thinking it was going to be, like, this big hookup by the way it was described, and that it was not really a giant hookup at all. And, like, if we hadn't got, like, 3 or 4 appetizers,
we got fucking 4
we probably would have been ripped off. Because we spent, like, $100 there.
We did not even spend $100. It was, like, 80-something with tip.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
I was like, don't exaggerate.
Which is probably, like, our most expensive dinner.
That was absolutely our most expensive dinner.
Yeah.
Because we got, like, some
it was worth it, you know?
Good-ass
it was a good
Thai
time.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
We got, like, all sorts of gyoza and spring rolls.
But it's like with any sushi place, I'm just like, I haven't had enough, like, high-class fancy sushi, or I've never been to a place where it was like, people are like, this is the best sushi that you gotta try, and, like, if you want a frame of reference for how good sushi could be, go here. It's like, this was fancy sushi, but, like, I have no idea, like, I've only ever been and got cheap sushi, so I could tell that it was better quality sushi than, like, Volcano Sushi.
Definitely.
But, like, Volcano Sushi is such a better deal that I would never get fancy sushi over that.
Again, that's quantity over quality.
And then I'm like, I don't know if this was, like, particularly good sushi. Like, I know it was better than cheap sushi.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I need to go to, like, a nice sushi place. Because it's one of those things where it seems like there's, like, a pretension around it of, like, oh, there's, like, astronomical quality differences in sushi between Kroger and, like, Jiro Dreams of Sushi. And I'm like,
Kroger.
I don't have a frame of reference for what is good or bad.
Yeah.
Because I just like it all, you know? It's like, I like the bad stuff, so what, you know, what do I have to gauge on?
I'll eat garbage, so whatever.
Because it's just fucking rice with shit on it. Like, I don't know. I mean, we had, like, proper sashimi and shit, so it's
they
like, you probably,
the,
like...
nigiri and the sashimi.
Like, the raw fish was very tasty, so I have faith that it was good raw fish, and that it, you know, we didn't get sick or anything.
Yeah,
so,
it was
like,
definitely, like, good
you're paying for, like, not getting toxic ingredients that have been sitting around.
You're paying for not getting food poisoning.
Yeah. Where it's like, that's easily something where it's worth paying more to not die. Whereas, like, I don't know about raw fish at cheap Volcano Sushi or Kroger, you know?
Yeah.
That
definitely
I'm not
Kroger,
too confident in.
Little sketch. Because at least with Volcano, you know that, like, people are coming in and ordering a lot, so they probably have to cycle through fairly quickly.
Yeah, like, it's a busy place.
But, like, the Kroger, that shit's sitting there all day.
The worst thing you can do is go somewhere where they're not selling a lot, because that means it's probably sitting around.
Yeah,
you know?
that's just been sitting.
Like, Conrad's always been really into the Kroger sushi.
No.
And so, like, it's like, we will eat whatever, so I'm not really sure what the bar is. There is, like, there's a really... like, apparently ridiculously amazing sushi place locally that we have not been to, that Derek Bort has been doing free commercials for charity or whatever. But, like, supposedly that place is, like, legendary, ridiculously expensive sushi, you know? Because Jeremy's been getting it. Like, my buddies have been shooting their commercials in exchange for sushi, which I could have done, but I did not have time to do because I was too busy getting paid in actual money
and not sushi.
But I would love to try that place, to be like, okay, this is what real good sushi tastes like.
The god tier sushi.
So that if we go, you know, we can try other sushi and be like, okay, well, that's not as good. Like, I have my favorite pulled pork place where it's like, I have that to judge other pork by, and I know I can like rate it on a scale of if that's 10, this is a 7. You know, with sushi, I'm like, I don't know, I have no idea. Like I just like the food, and I don't really have a reference for what is really good. I did it.
Hey!
Got him. Oh, finishing death blow. There we go.
Fuck you,
boom,
buddy.
through the fucking face. It's a great takedown.
I
Ugh.
was like, oh no, my guy.
Just fucking him up. Can I ride the horse now? Is it mine? Can I get the horse? No.
The horse. Oh my god.
Bye.
They were Thanos.
Yes, they were Thanos.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The horse.
Cool.
But yes, that was quite good. I did enjoy.
Yeah.
Even though I have no frame of reference for what is like the best sushi, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah. So after the sushi, we're walking back by that weird hotel we had seen, the big fancy place, and like I've been running around with my camera getting footage so I could do a little video, and I'm like, what if we just went in there? What if we just go into that fucking place, dude? Like, it'll be sick, bro.
Bro,
like, let's
we can just fucking loiter,
let's just see if we can sneak in there. And so we did, and the inside of it was fucking insane.
The best part was on our way in. I don't know if you saw or experienced this. On our way in, there was a dude coming out with his bike, and he just had like some little speaker attached to his bike, and he was blasting Earthquake from Igor. And I was like, yeah!
I didn't hear.
This guy gets it. It was quite exciting.
Yeah, but we go into this this fancy hotel, and I think part of it was that I just needed to pee.
Yeah, you
so
did
I didn't
have
pee
to
at the
pee.
restaurant, so we're just gonna go see if we could pee. And like, there's some kind of weird fucking douchebag business
There's
conference
like a
going
business
on.
con going on.
So like, we were able to kind of just
wander in
because
they just figure maybe
they're not
you're
really
part
paying
of the
attention.
con.
And I'm sure there's like all kinds of events, and like there's restaurants in this hotel and stuff. Like, it's one of those fancy, like basically a mall hotels.
Yeah.
There's like all kinds of gift shops and shit. It's like we wander in, I'm like, ooh, we, you know, if they knew we was from Junior, they wouldn't have let us in here. we're a country poke.
I don't know if it was quite that fancy.
Yeah, it was quite fancy. Let's talk to this woman. I don't know how to make her talk to us. If you've already talked to that guy, she like won't talk to you, I think.
Oh.
She's like, you're mean. I don't like
Fuck
you.
you, buddy.
This guy's pretty cool. He's like he's one of the Tengu. And he slays motherfucking rats. And he's like, motherfucker, you need to kill these rats for me, because I'm a fucking crazy
Rat
Tengu
trap.
fuck. Which is just a little fucking midget people. He just wants you to kill midget people.
Great. Whoa, that guy's fucking tall.
Yeah, he's big. He's a Tengu. Look at his spooky mask. That's a scary man.
Tall boy.
Tall boy.
But anyway. So yes, we wandered into
so we
this
wandered
hotel.
in, and then we used the bathroom, and I got my camera out. I'm like, all right, we're getting some footage in here. And then it's like 50 stories tall or some shit. In like,
It's 47 stories.
yeah, 47 stories. But they're like huge. And like, you can look up and you can see all the way to the roof. Like, because it's structured in a way where it's like a giant oval. And like, you can see all the way up, and it's got these big crazy elevators where you can see outside the elevator. And they go up all 47 floors, and like, you can watch them go up and down and stuff. And I was like, this looks fucking crazy. So Hope goes to the bathroom, she comes out, and I'm like, what if we just go up? What if we just go up to the top? And Hope's like, oh, they probably need a room key. And I'm like, yeah, all right, let's get in the elevator and see. And we get in, and it's like, nope.
You can just go.
No room key. You could just ride this elevator all fucking day, babe. Fucking, we took that shit all the way up, and it's immediately like terrifying. Like, looking at this elevator, and you can just see all the way down and all these floors.
Because we choose the top floor, and this elevator just fucking shoots up.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so fast. You're
Fucking
just like,
fast as
whoa. Oh my god.
It feels like fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This
It
bitch.
does. It feels like
It's
the
fucking
fucking
nuts.
flying elevator in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and you're like, oh god. And like, it's just such a strange place because each of the floors is like identical, and so you have this like perfect symmetry coming down every single floor, and when you look down it, you're just like staring into this fucking like weird optical illusion abyss, and you're just like, oh god.
It's like this crazy spooky shaft, which is super super cool. And we wandered around the highest floor and looked out upon the glorious view, and it was super cool.
Got
some nice footage.
Looking down, that just
yeah.
intrinsically it just makes your intestines coil up into your body, and you're just
because there weren't ledges outside the window. You just kind of go to the window and you could just see straight down.
Yeah.
It's ugh. Then you look over the balcony.
Yeah, it's worse when you look over into the hotel.
Into the hotel, and you see all the floors, and you're so high up. You're like,
stacks
my
and
fucking
stacks of identical
scrotum
floors.
tightening, my balls just going up into my stomach, looking down like, holy fucking shit. It's like a roller coaster.
It's just thinking about putting my phone over the edge to take a picture made me physically wince and retract.
I could not put my phone over that edge. I could barely put the camera over, my big camera. I'm putting over the edge. I'm like, oh my god,
couldn't
my
look
fucking
while you did it. I was
my
just
nuts are
no.
just crushing themselves. They're imploding.
It was way intense.
It was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
So we had a fun time doing that. That was one of my biggest memories was running around in that hotel. Not that exciting, but a story. Oh wow, you guys went to a high floor and you looked around. Very exciting. For me, it was like we were fucking espionage in that shit. I was like, we aren't supposed to be here. Yeah, we don't stay at this hotel. Fuck you.
We don't take kindly to new folks around these parts.
It was pretty neat.
It was quite neat. And after that, we wanted to go to a rooftop bar for a drink, right?
And we did.
And it was
neat, but they would not let me film up there, which is fucking stupid.
So we had gotten there at just the right time, the sun was setting, and you can see the whole fucking cityscape, and it's beautiful, and the sky is pink, and you're like, oh, nice. So Victor's pulling out his camera, and I'm pulling out my little fucking Instax camera to take a picture.
Yeah, Hope had a little Polaroid camera, basically.
Yeah. And as this is happening, of course, the bartender comes out and she's like, you can't do that here. And it's like, y'all have a fucking rooftop bar and people aren't allowed to take pictures and film.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely that she saw my big camera
she saw your big
and wanted me to put it away, and then saw your camera and went, well, I guess I have to tell them both,
Yeah.
Or she didn't know what the fuck yours was.
Right.
Which makes her probably retarded, which just pissed me. It just triggered me deeply. And I'm like, yeah, I get it's a bar, and you can't really just film inside of a bar, but we're just filming the roof.
We are literally taking
you
a
know
picture
what
of
we're
the
taking
sunset.
a picture of.
Don't
maybe
be
because
that.
This bar's only selling point is that it has a view, they don't want you to share the view, but it's you're not gonna stop me from taking a picture on my phone, which I did,
Exactly. You can't stop people from taking pictures on their phone.
The only reason anyone would come here is to take a fucking picture. Why are you stopping me? It's pretty fucking obnoxious. And then we got some expensive,
we got some drinks,
mediocre drink.
And we hung out, and I watched this guy be a dick to his dog.
Yeah, there's a dude with the dog, and he was just being an asshole to it.
Little yellow lab. It's an older dog, and he's literally just hanging out. This is the chillest dog. He's doing nothing wrong. He's just laying there, and someone walks by and the dog gets up to go say hi to the person, and the guy's like, stop it, sit down, and the dog flinches away from him, and I'm like, this guy totally beats this dog.
Yeah.
This is the nicest dog in the world, and this guy beats this fucking dog. What an asshole.
He did seem like some fucking
Why
prick.
would you even bring your dog out if you're just gonna act like that when your dog is being perfectly well behaved? Fuck you, buddy. You're an asshole.
Whing.
The great thing about Atlanta is that a lot of people seem to have very socialized dogs, and so they just take them out and about. So, most of the restaurants we went to, one person there at least had a dog.
There's a lot of that in downtown Norfolk. We just don't hang out there a lot.
I guess.
There's the one fucking hotel where we shot part of a movie, and apartment complex, where it's just everyone there has a dog. Literally everyone.
But this was
just
dogs being taken to restaurants.
And they were exotic dogs and shit.
Exotic dogs.
They'll take them to restaurants and shit too. There's certain places I've seen dogs in restaurants.
Well, we don't go there.
But yeah, there was more of that in Georgia.
There was a lot of it in Atlanta, and it was very cute.
Not sure if I want to go spend samurai skill points or what. I don't know. I need flasks to fight the worst boss in Dark Souls game history, this fucking flaming bull. I hate it so much.
Oh no.
Yeah, rooftop bar, and then that was the end of day one.
Well, then we went on the walk home, and we got Cubanos from the Quick Trip, which was a mistake.
Oh yeah, the extra coffee.
Yeah.
We did not need that. We tried to go on the Ferris wheel, which is $35 a person or some shit, wasn't it?
It was $15 a person to go on that Ferris
wheel. $30 total.
So it would have been $30 for us to go. And I was like, what the fuck?
I thought it was more. I feel like it was 25 or something. It was something fucking retarded.
It was like, obviously the draw of this Ferris wheel is that you get a really pretty view of the city, but it was like $20 a person. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's kind of
Absolutely not. You must have lost your damn mind.
We had a nice little walk home.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we got extra coffees at the Quick Trip, which was not a good idea.
Yeah, a mistake. Definitely.
But it was fine. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Day 1.
We walked home.
On to day 2. What the fuck did we do?
Day 2, we woke up and we felt really fucking shitty.
Yeah, did we feel shitty immediately? I know you did.
I felt shitty pretty close to immediately.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we were both very shitty feeling.
And I felt bad, and I was like, maybe I just have to poop. So I made us coffee in the hotel room. We drank the coffee, and then we went out and got another coffee.
Yeah.
At that little tiny coffee
idea.
shop at the back of that grocery store.
Yeah, that place was fucking cool.
It was really cool.
We gotta talk about that. Because like part of the goal here was, you know, there's the possibility that we could want to move to Atlanta at some point. You know.
Yeah.
That was kind of the thought going into it. So we wanted to explore beyond just like downtown. So the first day we explored downtown. Second day I was like, all right, let's go try to kind of branch out and explore other places. So we explored. What was it called? West Side or something?
Well, no, we did Midtown the second day.
Midtown. Oh, was it the third day?
Third day we did West End.
What was that? What coffee shop did we go to the second day then?
That one, I think it was in Hapeville.
What was it? What did it look like?
It was
because we did
Coinola Coffee? Coinola? Yeah.
That wasn't the storage unit one, right? Or the little...
Rash was the third day.
Okay. Coinola Coffee. What was it?
That was the one that it was at the back of that little food mart.
Oh yeah, it was in like a little grocery store.
And we played Jenga.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting spot because it was like not an amazing area, but obviously like getting gentrified, you know.
Yeah, they were building it up for sure.
This weird like local products grocery store, and also like they had stuff where it was like they're clearly community oriented and they had like free clothes for the homeless and stuff.
Yeah,
and then they had like local products mixed with other stuff. It was like definitely you're gonna pay a little surplus to buy local and like support
support the economy here. Yeah,
but it was a pretty neat little place, and they
and
had
their
like
coffee
a little
was
hangout
good.
area. Yeah, and they had great coffee in the back, like shoved into the back corner. There's this little coffee kiosk, almost like a Starbucks and a Farm Fresh, you know.
Yeah, it almost was like a Starbucks and a Farm Fresh. At first we drove by it and we were like, where the fuck is this place? And then I remembered when I had read the description, someone mentioned that it was at the back of this like food mart, and I was like, oh, we have to go inside.
And then fucking we're driving around, and it's this neat little area with murals and stuff. And then at some point, like when we're in there and enjoying our coffee, we're looking for places to eat. And so I had a grand dream of creating a restaurant that is all designed around potato
meals.
Mashed
potatoes.
Not mashed potatoes. It's
you
just
said it was
potatoes
mashed
in general.
potatoes.
It was named after mashed potatoes, but it was all kinds of potato. Like the idea was that it was all dishes centered around potatoes because there's enough ways to cook potatoes that you could have totally different dishes from different cultures.
Your story.
No, like the first idea was mashed potatoes. I can't remember what it was all based on the name. But I was like, oh yeah, it could be just mashed potatoes. But I was like, but no, we could expand it to all kinds of potatoes because there's so many different ways to cook potatoes. And it was a great idea. And Hope was like, no, you can't do it. Oh, you can't just make a potato restaurant. And then we see this fucking restaurant in Atlanta called
My Potato.
My Potato.
It was literally called My Potato.
But they were doing it wrong because it was mostly baked.
It was all baked potatoes.
Yeah, it was all baked potatoes. And it's like you got to be a particular kind of person to just want to eat. Like my mom loves baked potatoes. But I don't want to eat just baked potatoes, like the worst kind of potato.
I don't love
baked
potatoes.
But either way, there was an entirely potato-themed restaurant.
There definitely was.
It's possible. I can make my potato-themed restaurant, and it'll be amazing, and you can't stop me. That was the highlight of that day.
Oh, great. The potato-themed restaurant was the highlight.
Which we did not go to. Because that day we were feeling shitty already.
Yeah.
And then we decided to go to this restaurant that's near the aquarium because we wanted to go to the aquarium that day. And like we couldn't poop right, and so we were already feeling shitty. And then we go to the restaurant. I'm like, okay, maybe if we eat, we'll feel fine. We park next to the aquarium. We go to this restaurant, and they are fucking slammed. It was fucking sane. just people out the wazoo. They're like, oh, let's look at 25-minute wait. We're like, all right, so we go and we take a shit inside this place. Not the best shit in the world.
No.
Definitely did not solve all of our worldly problems.
It solved none of my problems.
Yeah. It was not the most constructive shit. But then we had to wait like an eternity for our food in this place that is just a fucking cacophony. Like, it is the loud shit. My autism is flaring. I'm just spurging out the entire time. You can't tune out the noise. Like, you can't watch the TV and try to tune it out. There's not enough to say to each other while we feel horrible to talk our way out of it.
Yeah.
It's just fucking noise for like an hour as we wait for our food.
I'm just like unbelievably nauseous.
Yeah,
and then it's like hurts.
The food was fantastic.
The
but
food was really good.
The wait and the nausea that we had from the wait, you know, because it's a combination of feeling shitty and then also being overwhelmed by sound, which just makes you more nauseous, you know. So it just turned out to be this horrible experience, and like you couldn't finish your food, and I just wolfed mine down so we could get the fuck out of there, and that made me feel really sick afterwards. Yeah. So we just ultimately were feeling like total ass after this place.
Absolutely awful.
Which sucked, because it would have been really good, if not for the shittiness of the experience.
The bite of your chicken and waffles that you gave me, I'm sure if my stomach had not been hurting, it would have been delicious, but I was, like, about to vomit, so I was like,
Yeah. It shows you the importance of atmosphere and being in the right state of being when you go to eat something where it's just, like, a dampened experience.
Definitely. I had peach French toast, which I'm sure would have been...
God, it was really good.
Very good had I not been dying. But I was dying.
It's such a shame.
So.
Oh, he didn't kill both guys. Come on, kill the guy. I hate this fucking boss so much. It's so stupid.
Get him.
Some people have said this is easy, and I'm like, I don't know how you can not just get randomly swatted by his enormous hitboxes in, like, obnoxious telegraphs where you can't tell really what the fuck he's doing or how many hits there's gonna be or like when the fuck it's gonna connect with you, you know? It's just a horrible fucking boss. Look how much he like travels in a circular motion when he does an attack that looks like it should just be coming at you vertically. Like, look at how much he digs his head into the ground before he spots. It's like he's on top of you when he hits you. Fucking annoying. Horrible boss. I hate this shit so much. And then he like has all this pause between his attacks, so he can't rack up his stamina bar.
It is a weird.
It's just so fucking stupid. So anyway, we're feeling horrible.
We feel like
so
shit.
like we go back to the hotel room and we chill out and get our shit together. We take a nap. We're feeling good now. We've got it all fucking figured out. So we're like, the aquarium was like the main event of our fucking vacation because they have a whale shark.
Yeah.
So like we wanted it to be dank. So we're like, all right, let's not go today.
Well, fuck it.
Let's go to the botanical gardens, which was pretty cool.
Pretty neat.
It was pretty fucking neat.
They had a Alice in Wonderland exhibit.
Yeah.
Up while we were there.
Yeah,
so
they're
that
like
cool.
Definitely the highlight of this place was that they had giant like statue art made of like flowers and bushes and plants and shit. Which is really cool. They had like a giant fucking
like a
mastodon
dragon
and a
Phoenix.
dragon and yeah. That place was really fucking cool if you're into that shit.
For sure. I mean, and they have super cool conservatories for the plants. Like there's an orchid sanctuary in there. Like it's super cool.
We have a botanical garden in Norfolk that's pretty cool for like flowers and butterflies and stuff, but like we don't have a fucking conservatory, you know?
No.
Like we don't have rare exotic plants that like would not be able to grow around here.
Yeah.
Whereas like the Atlanta Botanical Gardens had like some shit, man.
Yeah.
They had cool shit.
This place feels like a fucking Resident Evil level.
Oh, he going ham.
It's
yeah.
So cool.
It felt like in Resident Evil 2 remake when you're going through the botanical gardens.
Yeah, it's super cool and super dope. And
it was very rad.
Great.
And we had the orchids and stuff. They had cool like hanging plants, and they had the Alice in Wonderland fucking giant tree statues were really fucking neat. It's like that was a great time. It was a little small, you know. I expected it to be more large and adventurous, but like it was totally sick.
It was
definitely would
cool.
recommend Atlanta Botanical Gardens if you're trying to chill, max and relax,
experience
some nature,
plants.
look at some fucking sick ass plants. They had victory bells everywhere. The fucking the plant that Victory Bell is based on was fucking.
It was all
like
over
in the conservatory,
their, like, jungle
like
exhibit.
They were fucking huge. They were fucking sick. They were spooky. They were cool. It was the greatest thing ever. That was definitely my favorite part. Was the Victory Bells. They were fucking cool as shit. I loved it.
Their greenhouses were definitely the coolest part for me.
They were green. They were houses. You could live there.
You could.
You could fucking. You could live there. You could climb the trees. They were like, "Hey guys, climb these trees." And we're like, "Yeah, fucking sick. Fuck yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna climb every tree in this goddamn place." They didn't actually let us do that. They had cacao trees and shit, which would have been like it would have been really cool if if the flowers and fruits were all in bloom. Like this was not the best time to go to a botanical garden because none of the flowers were in bloom.
The middle of summer.
So like I don't know if they had a good flower game throughout the rest of it because
everything's green already. Yeah.
Everything's green, but it was pretty sick. What did we do after that?
We went and got dinner. We got pho.
Oh yeah, we got some pho.
I had filet mignon pho.
Yeah. It was pretty good. This is when we went to Midtown.
Yeah, this was Midtown.
Which is pretty neat. Because, like, Atlanta, we found out the structure is kind of like, there's downtown in the middle, and then south is kind of like areas that are more like Norfolk, where we're from, where they're like kind of ghetto, kind of nice, all mixed together. Like, you're not really sure, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like, you go... And it had some of the gentrified areas, you know, like little local stuff and like the coffee shops that are in like they're probably there because the property value is low, but the food is really good and stuff like that, like those kinds of places. And then you travel north, you get to downtown, and then everything north of downtown is like fucking nice.
Yeah.
Like this is where all the fucking white people are jogging around, you know, with their fucking dogs.
When you
and
see
shit.
white people jogging, you know you're safe.
When you see young white girls jogging, and you're in the college towns and stuff, like all of that is like super ritzy, clean, fucking nice ass shit. So we got kind of a feel through going through Midtown. We got a feel for like how the city is structured and like what areas are like ritzy versus like touristy versus like
a little
normal,
bit.
You know, like normal human being lifestyle,
right?
And like suburbia. The suburbs are always cool because it's very fucking dense with trees.
Yeah.
Like in Virginia, we have a lot of trees, definitely high tree density, but like nothing compared to that. Like
this
the
place
trees
is
were all
loaded with
like
trees.
Big, sprawling, and hilly. So like you can't really see where you don't have a sense of like where you are in perspective with the rest of the city because it's just looks like an abyss of trees, you know?
Right.
Like Virginia Beach is pretty open with the trees; they're like pretty spread out. Norfolk, some tree areas, but like they're not super tall, you know? They're not super dense. It's kind of more spread out. But like not to the level where you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere and like everything's too open, you know? That was a cool thing to see where it's like, man, I feel like I'm in the woods. I feel like this is like the fucking that woodsy town in the RPG where you're like, man, I'm just like buried in fucking nature, dog.
Whoa, dude, there's so much
fucking
nature,
sick
dude.
As fuck, dude.
But yeah,
what was I? Oh yeah, because we went to Midtown. Midtown was really cool. Lots of fancy places. We went and got some pho. And fucking, it was fucking good.
Hey.
Wasn't as good as we have.
Not as good as Pho 79.
Yeah, we have a place here, Pho 79, that is the best fucking pho in the world, and it's a great hookup. This place was pretty good.
Decent hookup, but
yeah, decent hookup. Not as great as fucking Pho 79. They had some nice appetizers and stuff.
Yeah,
they were pretty good. That's not something Pho 79 doesn't have as much of. But I bet their banh mi's were good. We didn't get to try the banh mi's.
Yeah, their banh mi's looked pretty good.
It's definitely a place if we lived there, I'd go back a few times and like
just
try
to check out
the
what
menu.
all is there.
And they had good atmosphere and shit. It was a chill place.
Yeah, it was nice and
chill. It was vibing. I fucked with it.
But once we had dinner and started walking down the street, that's when the real magic happened.
We stumbled upon the greatest place in the world. What was it called?
It was called Sweet Hut.
Sweet Hut.
Yes.
Fucking Sweet Hut.
Sweet Hut.
From Google Maps, it had just looked like it was some bakery that made bread or whatever, like fancy breads.
Because we were looking for bubble tea.
We were looking for bubble tea. And it said that bubble tea. And I was like, okay, so maybe it's like an Asian-y place? Like, I don't I don't know. It didn't seem like it was. Then we go in there and it's like fucking Japanese ass breads up and down the fucking block, dude. It was sick ass shit.
Pastries. It is an embarrassment.
We were fucking coming.
We
were freaking out. I was losing my fucking mind at this place. Cause I was like, I don't know what the fuck I want. I don't know what to do. I don't have rhyme or reason. There's this fucking old gay couple.
Yes.
Hanging out.
We were geeking out so hard that this older gay couple was like, this is crazy, right?
Yeah, they were like, dude, this is fucking sick. And we're like, dude, fuck yes. I am fucking gay as hell, dude. Fucking sick as.
I'm so fucking gay, dude.
In Midtown, there were more older gay white couples walking around than I've ever seen in my life. It was fucking gay dude central. It was cool as shit. I was down to clown.
There was a lot.
It was a good time.
Of gay dudes.
I was like, hell yeah, I am down with this shit, dude. It was a fucking safe haven. It was a safe space. Well, I forgot all about this spooky guy.
This is a boy. So, at Sweet Hut, we got, like, a strawberry cream filled, pastry.
Yeah, bread donut thing.
Bread donut thing.
Donut.
Like, it's shaped like a
it was shaped like God's
like
vagina.
There
it was
we go.
fucking great.
Yeah.
It's like a
shaped
hot
like
dog
sub bread, you know?
full of fucking just cum and goodness. It was good. It was a bit much because it was full of icing.
It was just
it was very
sweet
intense.
cream in there. It was a lot. But the real fucking main event was this like crazy taro bun that we got. That was like yeast bread, but it was flavored like taro, and it had like the mochi inside of it, and it was fucking amazing. It was
like the bean paste filling.
Yeah, sorry, the bean paste. It had like bean paste inside of it, and then it had like this little like candy coating on the top.
I was coming
I have no clue
day
what
and
it
night.
was, but
I
it
was
was so
fucking
good.
jizzing in my pants. I was blowing loads left and right. And we had bubble tea with it, which was okay.
It was a lot.
But goddamn, the cum could not stop flowing out of my cock. It was just ridiculous. I was like, we don't have anything like this around here.
We have nothing like that.
We have no fucking Japanese
all.
bread options in fucking Hampton Roads. We are getting shafted.
Absolutely.
We need that shit. I want that shit. I need it up my
So
butt.
good.
I need it in my ass. I need to shove Japanese pastries deep in my beehole, dog. I need that up my fucking ass. I need it so deep that I can't even move. I need Japanese pastries lining the walls of my rectum, dude. I need that shit.
I barely know.
Because there's so many to try. I'm like, I want to go back to Atlanta just to try more pastries.
Fucking many options that look delicious.
Yeah.
I want all of this.
But like, this is the kind of shit that you get someone for their birthday, you know? This is that treat.
But like,
that fucking good shit. And
the
they were
amazing
cheap,
thing is,
too.
it's like $1.50 to $2.50.
Yeah.
It's so cheap.
It's like, those were not premium prices.
That was
those
not
were
a fucking $5 dessert pastry. That was $1.50.
Those were fucking Wawa croissant pastries, dude.
My mind was
That's fucking nuts.
blown.
Fucking convenience store prices in this fucking nice ass Japanese fucking jizz in my pants. Fucking we'd be in there every fucking week.
It was amazing.
God damn, once a month,
Truly.
motherfucker.
So good.
That's my shit.
Shout out to Sweet Hut. This is not a sponsored Let's Play.
This
but,
is a sponsored Let's Play. Sponsored
if you want
by
to
fucking
sponsor
Flavor.
us, you definitely can.
Oh yeah.
We will sing your praises.
Boom, bitch. Wah, wah,
Motherfucking Sweet Hut.
That place
Hell
was
yeah.
electrifying.
So good.
It was damn good. And we chilled out in Midtown. It was pretty neat. There were lots of douchebags on electric scooters. Atlanta has been ruined by those electric scooters, man. They're everywhere.
People just zipping all over the place.
Fucking zipping around at the speed of sound. Fucking going to college, being douchebags.
There was quite a bit of zipping.
We saw colleges.
Whoa, scad.
Scad, bro. Fucking scat.
Scat.
And Midtown was cool.
Yeah.
It was a pretty happening, vibing spot
It was
where
nice.
we'd probably spend a lot of time if we lived there.
There was a lot of options for food. So.
Lots of fancy restaurants.
Some nice ass shit.
What else? I guess that was it for that day.
I agree.
And then we went home. Day 3?
We're at 40 minutes.
40 minutes? Alright, I guess we'll break it up. I gotta pee. Yeah, we gotta pee. Energy drinks, guys. We're drinking Monsters. We
I'm
drank them
drinking-
shits. We gotta pee a lot because we drank monsters.
I'm drinking water now, so.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst thing to do when you're drinking a monster because then you gotta pee even
The worst
more!
thing to do is hydrate yourself, you
Yes.
fucking fool.
Anyways, bye.
Bye.